everybody. I just wanted to come on and introduce my new collage sheets. I am very, very excited about this set. Like, I was happy and excited when I first brought out collage sheets, but this set is like, I'm really proud of these. Like, I love how these turned out. Like, really, really, really love them. So I'm just going to go through each sheet and show you. So this one is called Strummin', and you'll notice that all the sheets kind of have like a music rock, like kind of like a rocker chick. Like, I don't know, it just kind of has like this dark rock grungy vibe, and there's a lot of red, black, and yellow. So I kept these like they would all work together. So like I said, we have Strummin', and this is a lot of pieces that you can use for borders. I mean, use your imagination and you can use it for tons of other things too, but I had borders in mind mostly for this, but not limited to. This one is called Casey. And we have something in her eyes. This one I actually added last minute. I had all the rest first, and then I felt like I needed a few pieces, like some legs and stuff, and so I added one more sheet. And I decided to add a couple animals as well, just their heads. And then we have I Can, which is a mix, again, of some border. And I mean, this can be used as a border, or it can be used for an eye on a person. And I also added some crayons this time, and a few stars. And this one is Mervin. I like this rocker dude. These are so fun to do. And this tattoo, I actually drew that tattoo. Like, I was quite impressed when I was done. I think that would be a nice tattoo to have. And since everybody seems to like the whole food thing, I added some food in this set as well. And I went with like oranges, clementines, nectarines, that sort of thing. And then the last one, Cara Cara, or Cara Cara, however you want to say it. But we have some orange sections here. And I think the name came to me because, well, one, Cara's a name, and there was a girl on it. But also, we sell oranges at the store, and that's the brand name. So there we go. 6 sheets in total. And I just wanted to show you as well the difference. Like, I have a decent printer. I have the Epson ET2760, and it prints pretty good. Like, at least I thought it did. And then I took the files and I just put them on a memory stick, and I went to Staples, which is an office supply store, and you can just put your memory stick into their, they have like a printer copier machine, and they have this thing on the side where you can put in your memory stick and you can select files and pictures and get it printed. So that is what I did. And this is what I printed at home. So, I mean, it's good. Like, if that's all I had, I'd be happy. But then I went to Staples. And, wow. Like, I must have changed the sheets some. I printed them many times at home before getting the final copy. There we go. This is the one. That's the final one. But look at the difference in the reds. That's what gets me the most. Staples, the red is so vibrant. So I do love the printing at Staples. And it was, I think, 49 cents a sheet, which isn't horrible. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you the difference because it does matter what the printer you use is and the settings that you have and the ink, like everything. There's so many factors into getting good prints. But yeah, this made me want a better printer at home. This is beautiful. So I'm just going to show you some samples that I've done using the collage sheets, and I will have, I'm pretty sure I recorded all of it. I just haven't edited the videos yet. So that's from the old ones. These are the old collage sheets, the first set I put out. So this is the new. And this one. So I've been having lots of fun with the new collage sheets. And then, I did a tag. And then I decided I was going to take a Square Dylusions Journal and I'm going to use it all for my collage sheets. Because I do like working on black, and the small journal is a little too small for my collage sheets, I think. So I started this one. And this is from the collage, and this is just doodles. And I just put the date. I never date my stuff, so I decided to add the date of when I started the journal. I've only done one spread in this one, but I love it. Love it, love it. So I thought I could do a page in the journal using the new collage sheets in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out some pieces so I don't have to do it on camera. That's all I'm doing, is just cutting it out with, I've started using Tim's small scissors and I really like these. It really annoyed me first cutting with them, but now I love it. Okay, so I have cut out one sheet of images from each design. So hopefully, I mean, I may need to cut, like if I want to of something, I may have to cut some more, but hopefully we're good. So I want to try and keep them with the page that they come from so I can tell you what I'm using. We'll see how long that lasts. I'm guessing not overly long. Especially considering I have too big of a mess on my table to spread everything out. I swear, the more room you get in an art room, it's just the more room you use and make a bigger mess. Okay. So am I going to do a one-page spread or a two? I know one would be shorter, but I tend to like to do 2 pages. I'm going with 2. And for some reason I like to start with borders. I don't know why, but I'm going to make sure I'm not making it the same as my first page. So first, I don't glue anything down. I just like to place things And these images that I'm playing with right now are from Strummin'. I just like to play around with all the different ones. And just because I lay it down somewhere doesn't mean that's where it's going to stay. I like that overlapping that one. Now I'm picking images from I Can. There's an image, oh here it is. This one's from Strummin' again. I don't want that one. I got something yellow. That's gonna work. So I know this comes as one piece, but that doesn't mean you can't cut it apart. So I'm going to cut it right in between these two circles. And where did I get this one? This one is from I Can. That's from Mervyn. That's from Strummin'. Over there. So I'm going to cut that one. And I'm going to put part of it on that side and part of it on that side. And again, don't be afraid to cut your collage sheets because you can always print more. That's the nice thing about downloads. You can print them as many times as you want. That was from I Can. And when I cut off pieces, I don't throw it out because sometimes you need just the littlest piece to go somewhere. The orange is from Mervyn. These are from Strumman as well. That's from ICAN. And this piece is from ICAN as well. Just want a little piece. Really set eyes. I want bigger ones. I cut my nails yesterday. I knew I can't pick up paper. I'm gonna go back to that first one. I decide. And that big eye is from Marvin. Okay, so that is my border, and I don't have anything glued down. And before I do, I'd like to get a general idea of what I'm going to do next. Just the basics anyways, like the main part that might interact with the border somehow. I like that skirt with that jacket. I'll do that too. They all go good with the skirt. Makes it harder to choose when it all looks good together. Oh, and those are from Mervyn. Where's that girl? Jeez. Okay, so that head is from Something in Her Eyes, and so is the jacket and the skirt. That scarf is from Casey. And the shoes are from Mervyn, did I say? Yes, Mervyn. And these are from Something in Her Eyes. Kind of reminds me of like a queen. But I think I want her. I really like that together. So everything is from Something in Her Eyes except the skirt is from Mervyn. And I think from there I could just play. I only wanted to see this to see if I wanted something to go under the border or on top of. So what I like to do sometimes is, or a lot of the time actually, is take a picture before I start gluing, because sometimes things get moved and you forget where you had things. Then if I need to see it, it's right there. So I'm just going to move those in. And I'm going to try, for the first time, instead of using glue stick, I have this permanent adhesive by Tombow, the tape runner, and I use the removable or repositional one all the time. But this would be very convenient. Like a book stays closed pretty much, so I don't know, I'm going to see. I'm going to give it a shot. So again, I'm sure you all know to glue down what's underneath first. And in this journal, I've decided that I'm coming in from the edges a little. Like I'm not going to take the collage right to the very edge. And it's nice because the paper has rounded corners, so I don't have to worry about trying to shape my collage pieces or anything. I get the feeling I'm not going to be happy with only using the tape runner, because pieces are going to stick up, because I'm not making sure I'm covering every single inch. So I wouldn't be surprised if I go back in. But sure is quicker and easier this way. Oops. That was repositional, it just come off. That one's on there very quickly. But I don't really care. It's no big deal. Oops, I don't know how this one go down. That's done. Oh, friggin' egg. Very sticky, which is what you want in a glue. Or how I wanted that one. Oh. Okay. Now that, I'm not going to try and put tape on that. The one thing I like about working in the black journal is I don't paint on the backgrounds. It's not to say that I won't end up doing some, like I like how I did that small Dylusions journal, how sometimes I may have had a bit of paint, but it was just usually a little bit through stenciling, like not painting the whole page. Who knows what will happen? There's no rules. I just love this little hamster. He's so cute. A little star in his eye and his rosy cheeks. At little points like that, I'm going to put some glue stick. So that is all of that. So quick. These orange pieces are from Cara Cara. For some reason I like those pieces just randomly thrown there. I'm just going to grab my black and white pastels. Before I go any further, I'm just going to add a little bit of doodling to some of the pieces. One thing I find about the sheets that I got printed at Staples, the paper has a gloss, has a sheen. So I wonder if I got that same paper for use at home, what kind of quality would I get? Because I printed it on photo paper, and not this set, but the first set. It was amazing, printed on photo paper. So it may be the sheen, like the gloss, that makes it look really good. Maybe next time I'll go ask them what paper they use. Because I'm sure they'll be using a paper that they sell in the store. Would make sense. These are so small, I'm just going to grab my glue stick. I just love this little hamster. She looks like a queen. Just cracks me up. Just adding little bits of pink here and there. Just felt like I want a little something in her hair. Okay, so now while the paint pen's dry, because it does take a little longer with the paper being glossy, I'm going to go on, probably on Instagram in my save folders, like where I keep quotes and stuff, and see if I can find something I want to use on the page. Okay, so I found a couple that I think work well together, and I'm thinking I'll put one on this side and another one on this side. And one says, I need a Maycation. I may come back and I may not. And then the other one says, how to tell you're an adult. You gain 30 pounds overnight. You'd rather sleep than go out. Everything hurts. Comfort comes before style. You have a favorite spatula. Everything feels like a chore. College students look like they're 12 years old, and you're always annoyed AF. I won't say it. So I'm thinking that's what I'll do. Because, you know, like this one's like you're bitching and complaining about how you feel and how life is, and then it's saying you need a vacation. So, yeah. I think I'll do pink, because I have the pink over here. So I think I'll have pink here. I would have went with the orange, but I already put a lot of orange in here. I don't know what font I'm using. I just kind of wing it and see what happens. Now I do want vacation to be like more visually bold than the rest of that quote. So I think I'm going to put that word in first. I think I'm going to do something, I don't know, maybe like a mixture of like cursive and just whatever. Like I said, whatever happens. So there's a little bit of a fiber at the tip. My marker. I'm going to put the first letter and the last letter in. There's 4 letters left. So you see I did a kind of like a combination of cursive and just printing. And you know, I did my first and my last, and then I kind of went with the end of the word, filled that in, and then looked at what I had left, and I have 4 letters left. And I kept May kind of together, and the C was open, so I took advantage of that and made it big so I could fit the A kind of inside of it. So now above vacation, I need to put I need a. Uppercase I is actually, like, I think my least favorite letter to do. Which is sad because it comes up a lot. Maybe I'll have to doodle one day and try to find a way to do them that I like. I think A is maybe one of my favorite. Vacation. do feel like this black journal eats up a big pen. Like it just goes all liquid. Now I have to figure out how I'm going to put in may not. There's only enough room there for one word. I can either go may and go on top of the border, or I may go may and not. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So may here. And put not over here. I want not to be big. You don't have to make that one small. So that is that one. Now the next one is big. Like it has a lot of words. So I'm going to do a simple font, which is just, yeah, like this. I'm afraid that makes stuff white. And it's just like I'm printing, but I'm just making it a little wonky or exaggerated. And I think I'm going to use white. I might do the title a little bigger. And then do the other, like the rest, kind of like this. I'll pick a bigger one first. There we go. I like it. I like how that turned out. So I think I'm going to color these spaces white. Just to make it pop a little more. I kind of would like it if this is a bit brighter. I'm wondering. If I remember correctly, I think the gel pens transfer. Yeah, they do. I remember. I should use this one. Yeah. Just in case you haven't seen it in some of my other videos. These are inexpensive markers I got on Amazon. Can't remember how much. But they're actually liquid chalk markers. And you can take the nib out and flip it around and have a chisel tip. Or you can have a bullet tip. And I think They are awesome. And one thing I like about working in a black journal, you don't need to do a lot. Like me, personally, I think this is great. Like, I don't feel like it needs anything else. I think this is plenty. Do you think this needs something? So when that's dry, I'll go back in with a black marker. But the amount of weight that's in there, except for a couple. I'll go back in with the black, but not the white. And then that will be it. So far, I'm okay with the adhesive. And parts of it is up a little because I didn't go right to the ends, but I don't know, this piece is kind of bugging me though. But we'll see over time if it all starts to fall off. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you go to the shop and have a look at the collage sheets. Like I said, I really love these, and I do think you guys would have fun playing with them. Like, I have a hard time saying I love something when it's something I've done. So for me to say I love how these sheets turned out, like, I feel weird saying it because I feel like I'm bragging or something, but I really do like them. I really, really do. So don't forget, if you buy them and you post on social media, please tag me so I can see it, and use the hashtag LushUsPrints because I follow that hashtag. So if you use that hashtag, I should see it, although Instagram has been a pain in the butt, so hopefully I'll see it. But I'll leave a link to my shop in the description box below. So thanks so much for watching. Bye. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know if you like my videos by leaving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also head over to my Instagram account and say hi to me over there. If you have any video requests, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And don't forget to check out my other videos.